Hi easy peasy stampers. Today I'm going to be using this stamp set right here, Dragonfly Dreams, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use the dies yet, but we'll come to that in just a minute. We're going to start with making the bag first today, and I like to watercolor, so I'm going to start with the lightest color, which is the Calypso Coral, and then I'll move into the Balmy Blue and then into the Highland Heather as we go down this blank card here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a strip across, and then I'll move down a little bit and do the next color, and then at the bottom I'll do the last color. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to pick up your color and just keep going straight across. I like these big paintbrushes because they tend to cover a lot of ground. Sorry, I keep knocking my light. Okay, I'm gonna clean off my brush and move on to the next color. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little dotty stamp from the set, this one right here, and I'm going to add just a little bit of texture in each of these lines using the same color that matches. So again, going in with the Calypso Coral, and I'm just going to stamp and then stamp off and then stamp again. Okay, the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to make the bag by punching the parts into it. So I want this to be a large bag, so I'm going to score it all the way along on this line here. Move it down and score again until I get right to the very end. Okay, and then I'm going to I'm going to punch, and then I'm going to score down for the side and do the center score for the side. Okay, and then I'm going to punch again, and I'm going to score the front panel. I think I'm just going to make it a medium. There we go. And I'm going to move it down to that line, line it up here with this. I'm going to punch again. And this time I'm going to make a side panel, so I'm going to score on the side and score down the middle there. And then I'm going to bring it over to that line, and I'm going to punch again. And then for the last one, I'm going to score on the medium line again, move it down, just trying to make sure that it's all in frame for you there so you can see everything I'm doing. Is that right? Yep. And then I'm going to score. Actually, that's done. I'm done. Okay, so now as you can see, I have scored all of the score lines, and I'm going to set that aside for just a moment so that we can start working on the card. We'll come back to this in a minute. So here I have the top layer of my card, which is white. And then this will be the base layer, which is Highland Heather. And then this is just a card blank, you know, card base. Okay, so I'm going to set these two pieces aside for the moment. All measurements will be at the bottom of the video. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my watercolor brush and I'm going to color this the same way that I did the bag before. So let's begin. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing again as I did to the bag. I'm going to take the little bubble stamp And again, I'm just gonna stamp on there and then stamp off. I'm going to add some Smoky Slate, and I'm going to use a stamp from Timeless Textures, no, sorry, Gorgeous Grunge. A stamp from Gorgeous Grunge, that one right there. And I'm just going to add just a little bit more texture to this. There we go. Let's see if you can see that. I think I might just put just a little bit right up there in that corner. There we go. As you can see here, I was going to take that same stamp again around the edges just to give it some depth. But when I got to looking at it, I really didn't like it, so I'm just going to turn it over and just use the plain side. And I can stick this piece down now, and then I'll move on to the top, which is the dragonfly. It's down now. How pretty is that? Okay, now I'm going to glue this piece down to the card base and then work on the topper. Okay. It's looking good so far. This is the sentiment I'm going to use. It's the one from the stamp set that says, "Enjoy your special day," right there. And I'm going to do this in the Smoky Slate. And I'm going to stamp it twice. There we go. So that I can cut it and attach one to the card and one to the gift bag. Sorry, I thought I was doing that on camera. There we go. So again, right like that. So those are both of my little tags. And now I'm going to assemble the bag and put the topper on the card. So I'll set the card over there for a moment. So as you can see, I think I've already said this before, I've already scored these lines. I went ahead and also stamped one of the old Gorgeous Grunge background texture stamps on there. And Okay, so that's the bag, and then I've put the side holes in, so I'll put some string in that in a minute. It's really pretty. Okay, now I'm just going to do the same again with the card. I'm going to put my little dragonfly on there, like that, with some glue. These are my completed projects now, my card and my little gift bag to go along with it. And I just want to say thank you all for joining me, and until next time, bye-bye.